Hey folks, John here. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to This World, My Take, where the headlines meet real life. It's always an honor to have you stop by and check out what we have to say. Please do consider being part of the team. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and turn on your notifications so that whenever I drop a vlog, you'll be the first to get it. Man, it's always like a comic relief scenario happen now in Trump's world. And the fallout amongst his base has been epic, and it's like watching a Hollywood blockbuster and just having some popcorn and, butter on it. Now, the internet has been buzzing around with this whole Epstein list, cover up Epstein file, cover up Pam Bondi, the FBI, and Donald Trump and everything. And a couple of days after AG Pam Bondi made the wrongest mistake of her life, like the worst mistake of her life and career possibly, people are still asking and people want to know. And the funny thing is, and the greatest thing with all of this is that Trump's own base, MAGA, they are not falling for that BS. Now, seeing that all this thing is going on with his base, of course, Mr. Taco had to come out to try to, I don't know if you thought that he was trying to just put the fire out on the whole storyline, but little did he know that, of course, he's not that smart to understand certain things. This man actually just poured some more fuel, some more gasoline into the fire. And why do I get the sense that this was kind of like a confession? So, man, I'm going to read to you exactly the post that this man made, trying to whip his base back into line after seeing that the base is already like, nah, we don't trust you anymore. We don't trust Pam Bondi and so on and so forth. Man, let me start reading it. So this is from, Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump. What's going on, my boys? And in some cases, gals. You see how he spelled girls? Gals? Like he off the hood and, things like that. They are all going after attorney like AG, Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We are on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. So, a whole lot of his base, the MAGA base, thought that by now this man will be calling for the resignation of AG Pam Bondi, because it is clear that whatever she said about the Epstein file in February is not what she's saying about it now. You cannot let people know in February that something exists, and then in July, all of a sudden, there's nothing yet to see. So let me keep going, man. He's worried, by the way. We are on one team. We have a perfect administration, says the retard. The talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. Now, isn't it true that Mr. Trump always likes to throw people under the bus whenever he sees that he cannot get anything from them? In this case, Mr. Epstein is dead, and he's trying to play it and distance himself from the whole Epstein narrative. I just dropped the vlog about Michael Wolff's interview on Midas Touch, Liga AF. Please go check it out. It's hilarious, and you will understand why this man is doing everything to make this go away. And who knows, this might just hurt his chances in 2026, the midterms. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, Crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world with the Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, and more? Now, this man is starting to see that nobody is buying this whole show that he has going on in his administration. These clowns and these losers, he calling other people losers, not knowing that he is the chief, commander-in-chief when it comes to losing. And this man, I don't even know. Didn't your AG say that there was no files? And now you are letting us know that files that were written by the Obama, the Hillary, and so. You see why I said earlier that this might be like a confession to let us know? I don't know how his brain works. And you all know that this man is all about projection. He always points the finger and blames any other person for his own mess, We all know this man. We've lived with this man for decades, so we know how he works. They created the Epstein files just like they created the fake Hillary and Christopher Steele dossiers that they used on me. And now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Your friends who have integrity, they are waking up. Your friends, the so-called MAGA base, some of them, at least, I am proud that at least some of these folks can stand for some sort of integrity, even though you still have a bunch of them trying to whitewash this whole thing and act like it's deep fake and so on and so forth. I play right into their hands. Why didn't these radicals left lunatics release the Epstein file? If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? They haven't even given up on the John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther Jr. files. No matter how much success we have had securing the border, deporting criminals, fixing the economy, energy dominance, a safer world where Iran will not have nuclear weapon. Point of correction. You didn't do anything. You just retarded Iran's program by a couple of months. So all these lies and mumbo jumbo you're talking about. And he said, why didn't they release the file? News flash. Epstein died when there was somebody in the White House called Donald J. Trump. Yes, and that is you, sir. So stop trying to act like, and we all know that there are stories and there's also news and information that you thought about pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's not get into all of that. Man, this is a long one. I tell you, this is a long one. And it seems as if everything he claims that he's done is all in his head. It's never enough for these people. We are about to achieve more in 6 months than any other administration has achieved in over 100 years. And we have so much more to do. We are saving our country and making America great again, which will continue to be our complete priority. The left is imploding. Kash Patel and the FBI must be focused on investigating voters' fraud, political corruption, Act Blue, the rigged and the stolen election of 2022. This man is like a big baby, a big, slow, retarded baby who still cannot move past certain things. And of course, his bays are still sucking up and kissing up to, well, now they are divided at some point. But he still thinks that all of these things matter, not knowing that the American people, we are no longer fools. We are not morons. We see through your BS, sir. And arresting thugs and criminals instead of spending month after month looking at nothing but the same old radical left-inspired documents on Jeffrey Epstein. Let Pam Bondi do her job. She is great. The 2020 election was rigged and stolen, and they tried to do the same in 2024. That is what she is looking into as AG and much more. 1 year our country was dead. Now it is the hardest country anywhere in the world. Let's keep it that way and no waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. Thank you for your attention to this matter. To you, people don't care about this thing, according to you, because we all know your deep ties with Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. And mark my words, it's going to come out someday. No matter how long it takes, we are going to see that list. I don't know what you think you're trying to do, but this is what this man does all his life. And he's known. See, he's trying to make us move away from this thing like it never happened. But the truth is, he knows exactly why he doesn't want you guys to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to end this vlog by asking you this question. Is this what you voted for? I know the majority of the MAGA nation are already coming out to speak out against all this nonsense and this cover-up. We want to see that file and we want to know exactly who was on that file. And from the way this man is acting, it is obvious that he is on that file. Guess what? This world is complicated and we will keep talking about it on This World Mate. Stay blessed, folks.